Hey, welcome to our episode of Chad's Beer Reviews, doing yet another beer that I got from my last Tavor crate. Another one from the Drowned Lands Brewery. Milieu, foeder fermented Belgian Tripel, 9% ABV. And we turn this around to the back. It's actually made with grains of paradise and white peppercorn. No canning date, but it's 9% ABV and it's from Tavor. They don't send me old beer usually. All right, so I poured it into the stem tulip glass, and I was surprised. It's actually really clear, kind of a deep gold. I was expecting more of an orange, but yeah, amber. Golden amber, I guess you could say. That's slightly hazy. Got about a thumb width of foam when I poured it, but still looking good. Let's give this thing a whiff. Yeah, this is very fruity. I was expecting it to be like really spicy on the nose, considering that they added, the grains and the peppercorn. But yeah, I mean, it definitely smells Belgian-y. To me, it kind of smells like a Belgian blonde, like 𝓑𝓮𝓮𝓮𝓲𝓷 or Le Chouffe, one of those. I definitely get I pay attention. I pick up on that peppercorn, which is like kind of a natural character you would get anyway off the Belgian yeast phenols. So I don't really get the alcohol, which is good. Usually a good Belgian triple, you don't really pick up on the alcohol. They're usually deceptively, strong or weak. I don't know which one it would be, but yeah. I thought it'd be like a little bit more aromatic than this. Like if we had like a Chimay here or Rochefort or something like that, I think it'd be like a little bit more aromatic, but it doesn't smell bad at all. I thought it'd just be a little bit more. So I'm thirsty. Let's dig in here. Cheers. Yeah. It's funny if they hadn't said that they use grains of paradise and white peppercorn in here, I might not pick up on it, at least not off the first sip. Because like those are natural flavors that you tend to get anyway off, the Belgian Pilsner malt and mostly on the yeast, especially the yeast, I should say. So technically, this is a spice herb vegetable beer. Yeah, it does have a kind of citrusy note to it. I forgot to mention that on the aroma. Slight kind of orange juice concentrate, not nearly to the extent that you would get like in a hazy IPA or any IPA for that matter. So yeah, it has like almost like a little bit of as if they had like bitter orange peel in here, not sweet orange peel. Yeah, the alcohol does come through kind of at the end, but it is still pretty sneaky. This is not like a boozy beer. It does have that classic Belgian like white/green fruit character to it. I'd probably say there's a little bit of white grape in there, a little bit of green pear, I think. I mean, I wouldn't call it, like I said, it's not a sweet beer. It's like rich or complex, I should say. It does tend to, there is like a certain je ne sais quoi factor that's missing on the when Americans try to do Trappist styles. Even like some of the Belgian Abbey ales, like don't always have like that certain niche, probably a terroir character that you're gonna get in a Chimay or Rochefort. I don't know if I'd go as far as say full bodied on this, but it just seems like a little bit thicker to me. Kind of reminds me of like Allagash Curio, but not the bourbon character. Carbonation is, I mean, you couldn't tell by looking at it, but it actually is pretty effervescent. So, which is normal for Trappist styles. They tend to be like really, big body beers, but also high carbonation. It kind of messes with your head. The peppercorn is just adding like a nice spiciness. It's kind of enhancing the Belgian yeast character there. And in fact, I wonder if that's why they threw it in here. Like maybe like the yeast that they're using, like maybe it just like wasn't aromatic or flavorful enough. So like let's cheat a little and throw some actual peppercorn in there. Like I said, if you didn't know that there was peppercorn in here, you might not guess it. Like it doesn't really stand out, which is good, I think. Although I think if you're going to do a spice herb vegetable beer, why not just go all the way and maybe throw some actual peppers in here, not peppercorn. By the way, this is 9% ABV, and it really doesn't drink like such a strong beer. Well, I mean, I can tell it's a strong beer from the kind of the thickness of the body, like the intensity of the flavor. But as far as the actual booze, I'm getting no warmth in my throat. Maybe just the faintest little hint. And I actually let this sit out for a good, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. Actually, what's nice is you get a full 16-ounce pint can. By the way, I got this on Tavor. It's only $7. $7 for a full 16-ounce pint can that's 9% ABV. I think that's a really good deal. So if you want something Tavor, scan that QR code or go in the description box or the pinned comment, tap or click the link. I don't know if you're on your phone or your computer. That'll download you the app and just use that referral code and get you $10 off your first purchase. So my score for the Milieu. Sorry, the camera. So, I like this one. I don't love it, but I'm going to go, pretty solid, enthusiastic, 8 out of 10 for the Milieu. Assuming I'm pronouncing that correctly. So, if you watch all the way in, you're awesome. Thanks for watching. I'll see you for Cider Saturday or Chad's Beer Podcast. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it. Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews.
Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.
So I topped this off. It doesn't seem... Whoa. Let me clean up this mess here.